bought a lot and just overlooking kind of a field out behind. And I love that everybody's been visiting and saying hello. And my cousin Cindy. Richard, I am so glad to hear that that it's at least starting to clear up. I know how miserable those are. I have not had them myself, but I've known a lot of people that have. And anyway, sweetheart, I appreciate you being on here tonight. And I'm glad that you are able to stay in the AC because heat is horrible for them. They are very painful. Let's see. Hey, Pup Camper, good to see you. Hi, Sybil. Chris, Nomadic Stina. Sue's at Large, hello. And Sarah and Tan from across the pond. Always such a treat when you guys are on here with us. Thank you. And let's see, who else do we have that is saying hello? Kathy Decree. Dubs, thanks for joining us tonight. That is awesomeness. And Wanda Hutchins, she's in Southern Arizona. That is awesomeness. And Renee, hello. Judy Vowell, good to see you. Vicky Van Gogh is in the house. Hello, my darling. And Texan Lulu, Cindy is in the house. And Norman in San Diego, my first member. You will always have that moniker, Norman. That is so cool. Hello, Judith. I sure do miss you. Wish I could see you soon. Judy Connolly, Arthur Leslie. Good to see everybody. And yes, I've got 41 people on. If y'all could hit the thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. Hey, Linda and Lorelei and them, they are in. Linda, you're back in Texas? When did y'all get back to Texas? You were just in the Northeast not too long ago. How did you do that? Hello, Bonnie. Good to see you. That's amazing. That's awesomeness. Y'all just did so much traveling. That is just wonderful. Peggy, good to see you. Oh, Peggy's hoping to learn a little bit about our writing group this evening. Jenna, if you can help me remember that'd be awesome. Frugal RV Gal is in the house over here as always. And you guys, I'm just really not sure where to start tonight. First of all, I've had an ice pack on my head for like the last hour because I got overheated today, because y'all are not going to believe, this isn't part of the title, but y'all are not going to believe what bonehead move I did. Okay, so I've bought an RV lot. And Judy says, oh, good, she's in Pahrump with Rob. That's awesomeness. And Mama Wonderlust. And yeah, it is. It's just so hot. Hi, Megan. It's just been so hot. And I had to be outside to meet with the electrician. Because you guys, here's the thing about where I bought my lot. It has a shed. And you have to anchor the shed. And so I want to know how many of you on here. Hi, C&D Casita Adventures. Good to see y'all. Charlie and Diane, yes. Let's see. You're in Kansas and it's hot. It's just hot everywhere. Oh, Sybil got my book, Dominion. Awesomeness. That's great. That's great, Sybil. Thank you. Hi, Terry. What was I saying? Squirrel?
About the anchors.
Oh yeah, about the anchors. So you have to have nippy Lincolnshire. Well, you can have all this heat you want, Sarah. I tell you, it's just, yeah, you can have all of it you want. But you have to have rebar buried, and what are those tie down things called? Turnbuckles. Mm-hmm. You have to have turnbuckles. That's what I was trying to say. You have to have turnbuckles attached to the rebar, attached to your shed. And I moved the shed So, and I probably am going to do some videos coming up. I know I've been MIA on YouTube, and I'm gonna I'm caught up enough now in my personal life and things I have to do that I'm going to start doing videos again. And thank y'all for your patience with me. It's Robin says it's only 77 in New Orleans. It is currently right now in the shade 90 where I am. Mama Wonderlust is asking Cheryl where she is in Oklahoma. Anyway, so I moved the shed. So I had to redig a couple of the holes. And so I want to ask everybody on here, how many of you that are on here, let me know, have you can say yes or no, but how many of you have used an old-fashioned post hole digger where you spread the handles apart, dump the dirt, come back and dig a few more inches? 66 in northern Minnesota. Ooh, I'm jelly of that. So how many of you, Frugal says she's used a post hole digger, Vicky, of course, Terry, Sue says hell. Hi, Lorelei, good to see you. Cindy and Mike have. Wanda says she did as a kid, Surf and Dodo. Oh, that's wonderful, Surf and Dodo. Okay, so a lot of you have used the old-fashioned post hole diggers. There you go. Yep, you got it. You know, sometimes that's the only way you can do it. Texan Lulu says she has not. So I had to dig a 30-inch. The post hole digger went way down. I had to dig a 30-inch hole on one side. Well, they both were supposed to be 30 inches deep to get the rebar buried deep enough. I got one dug, and I got 20 inches down on the other one, and I hit a rock or something. And so I plowed that post hole digger down into that hole again and pulled up dirt and plowed it in again. And then I'm like, I need to see if that's concrete or rock or what. So I got a flashlight and I got down on my knees and I looked down there, and it was electrical wire from my shed. Like, I could have shot myself. I was so mad at myself. The electrician came out today. It's going to cost me $500 to get electricity to my shed. Now, some of that is because the shed had wiring run till I cut into it. And I'm going to have to dig all of that up. It is not going to be now in all of this heat. I'd been getting out and trying to start digging. I didn't want to wake my neighbors up too badly. So I've been trying to get out every morning around 7 and start working outside before it gets too hot. And at night, I would pour water on the holes where I was going to be digging. And I'm just like, I cannot believe that I did that. And so I won't have electricity in my shed for quite a while. Probably next spring, next summer. I don't know when. The line isn't live. It would be if the breaker was turned on, but we've made sure the breaker is off, and it's taped. The breaker is taped off so nobody will flip that on. And on the opposite end where it comes up out of the ground, and of course I cut it halfway in between, but where it comes up out of the ground and goes to the shed, Jana capped that off. And anyway, sounds like a Vicky move. I was just so and the electrician was so kind to come out and verify that, yeah, I screwed up. It was a bonehead move. And I was so close to getting the project finished. Anyway, that was my bonehead move today. And so what is my first title? I think it is Guess the Guest, is it? Okay, so Guess the Guest. How many of you have guessed? Robin, we didn't. The electricity's not live. At least it wasn't a gas line. That's true. But yeah, I don't. The I had already asked the electrician to come out. He had already been out once, and he was going to give me an estimate that would have been a lot less than now to get electricity live in the shed. And I had to call him again and go, can you come back out? Because, you know, I think I really messed up. And he came back out today, and yeah, he's like, yeah, you messed up. So Vicky's going to say she's going to be quiet, and Kathy says, whisper it to me, Vicky. So Peggy is in Colorado. Kabloom! That's funny, Surfing Dodo. Let's see. Who else has guessed? Anybody else guessed on who might be my guest? Anybody guessing? Oh, Puck Camper says she guesses Vicky. Well, let's see if it is Vicky. All right, let's see who our mystery guest is. I'm going to ask her to Bob. Surfing Dodo says Bob. No, Bob's not in this state. But yeah, let's see who it is. Dun, 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 dun. Did y'all get to see who that was? There she is.
Hi, everybody.
It is C Dub's journey. She surprised us. She was in the area, and so she came by and is staying a couple of nights. Surfing Dodo guest Pup Camper. And it's the Flash, Wanda says. That's so true. That's so true. And Vicky says, it's my favorite Dubby Wubby.
Oh, I love it.
Nomadic Stina Chris says, hey, Dubs.
Hey, guys.
So anyway, it's fun. I'm glad that she's here. One of the other outside projects that I've been doing is I had to trim trees and bushes, and because it was overgrown, one of my trees was literally like growing almost completely sideways, and it's a shallow root tree, and so it needed some help. And so one of the other post holes that I've been digging is to bury a long rebar so that we could tie off and pull the limbs up and get this tree to, hopefully, I know it's going to be like this some, but hopefully it'll curve back up enough that I can save this tree. And Dubs was out there this morning, kind enough snuff. I'm going to start rumors now. She was kind enough to help us. But and then the other project that we almost finished today, now that the electrician came out, I'll have to fill that hole in, because, you know, that wire's gone. It can't be used. But the other project that we finished was I put my shed is on pier and beam. And so we bought 2 rolls of, you know, the real, it's not chicken wire, because chicken wire has big holes. The little bitty tiny squares, I call it just critter wire, and cut it to 10 inches. So we got, out of 2 rolls, we got 4 long rolls, and put that around the bottom of the shed. And I also dug a trench around my shed. I've been doing a lot of digging. That's why I look like this tonight. But I dug a trench around the bottom of my shed so that critter wire could be longer and be buried in the ground some, so something can't just push underneath it. And so got that done. And I want to thank Frugal for, she helped me. We use screws to attach it to the bottom of the shed. And so it looks really nice, and I'll do a video about it before I leave here and tell y'all about why I bought and what it means and everything. And I'm going to start getting active on my channel again. And again, thank y'all so much for being so patient with me on being absent from YouTube for so long. I don't even remember the last time I made a video, but it's been good. It's been crazy. And I'm looking at some of these comments. Hi, Lisa. Lisa is in the house. Hey, Tan. I am so happy that you're here too, sweetheart. I know it's late over there. Thank y'all so much for being here. Sarah says, dig for victory. That's it right there. What happened, Sarah, that they're saying Thank you, Surfing Dodo. Yes, I bought dirt, and I'm very, very, very happy. What are they saying? I'm a real homeowner. That's true, Robin. I know that's a beautiful pine tree. This RV park has some beautiful sitting areas and everything. Just love it. Yes, Wanda, it is in an RV park, and I need to. I want to measure it off. I need the measurements of my lot. Lorelai says, "Good to see you, Dubs." Anyway, somebody said, "Glad you're okay, Sarah." And I don't know what happened. I missed something. Oh, a gas meter moment. Oh no! I'm glad that it wasn't and that you are okay. I get it. I wanted to see what happened because somebody said, "I'm glad you're okay." So I wanted to see what happened. So anyway, that was my bonehead move, and that was our guest that is here, and I'm glad that it worked out that she could be here for FNL. She's going to be leaving soon. My lot is huge, Robin. I can get 6 Phoenixes on this lot. It's huge. I love it so much, and love to you too, Tan. And yeah, thank y'all for hitting that thumbs up. Oh, Grace is making your chicken piccata tomorrow. Oh yeah.
Coming out next week.
Or your video with it coming out next week?
Yeah.
And Grace is,
the whole thing.
you are?
Yeah.
Oh, good deal. And Grace is also going to be in the cook-off, the cast iron cook-off at KOKO Fest. So yeah, that's awesomeness.
Vicky said she joined the Skaties.
Yeah, Vicky and Cheryl and Judy all joined Escapees this week.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's awesomeness.
Who did?
Vicky, Cheryl, Pup Camper, and Judy.
Wow.
Pup Camper's been an Escapees member for
She just said. Who just said it then?
I just saw Vicky say it.
Okay,
right,
I'm
keep
lying.
going.
I'm lying. Oh, it was Vicky. I'm lying.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, she just says I've belonged to Escapees for several years. So Vicky and Judy joined because she's there with Rob and at near an Escapees park. So that's awesomeness. Let's see. What's next? I'm so you guys, y'all should have seen me with all the ice all over me. It was hilarious.
Let's see.
Oh yeah.
You like what?
Can y'all see my wee baby? Can you see my wee baby? I just pulled my phone out. There's my wee baby. Can you show him your little face? He says, "I don't feel good, everybody. I'm sick." He says, "I'm on antibiotics, and I'm just going to lay my head here on my mom's arm, okay?" He's like, y'all can tell he doesn't feel good. Look at those little eyes. Oh, get that fly off you. Get that fly off you. Yeah. Anyway, he threw up the other night, and I had to go up to the laundromat, and then he got better yesterday. And so I thought he was okay, but I know you can tell by looking at him, he doesn't feel good. And now look at him, he says, "I'm just going to lay here, okay?" Anyway, he just got worse today. So I put him on antibiotics this morning, and I gave him a half a baby aspirin. And of course, if he's better, y'all, this is actually better. And it's probably his pancreatitis that flares up from time to time. And so, but the antibiotics always help him. And so tonight, he'll get his second round of antibiotics. In the morning, he'll get his third round. And if he isn't better like lots better by noon tomorrow, I'll take him into the vet. But he is better today. Thank you, Texas lady. Me too. It's always heartbreaking when our fur babies and feathered friends and family can't tell us what's wrong. But I know his symptoms well enough that that I know what's going on. So, and for everybody wanting to know about my lot, it's my home, so I'm not going to share where it is, anything about it. I will share with you pictures and my video about the some of the things that I went through in making this decision. But I hope you guys will understand that since this is on the World Wide Web, and you never know what's going to happen. And I've lived through somebody that went bonkers, that I ended up having death threats and everything. I just don't feel safe sharing anything about my home other than just real close-up pictures and benign details, you know, just, and so I hope that you guys will understand that, and I know that most of you on here will, and anybody watching it later, I hope you understand that as well. I'm not comfortable sharing more than that. Let's see. Thank you, Texan Lulu. Oh no, Kathy says Gatsby blew his knee out. That's awful. Bandito, I will keep you guys up to date, but I think, thank you, Peggy. Yes, Pup Camper, I agree. And thank you, Tan, and everybody. I know that you guys on here, y'all are my FNL sketchy crew. Oh, what was it you came up with? Not sketchy crew. There was something else you said the other night, and I said, oh, I got to get those t-shirts made. And now I can't remember. It was so funny. Oh, now I can't remember. Anyway, I think it's time for some new FNL t-shirts. We did FNL Sketchy Crew for a while, but what would y'all think would be another good fun thing for us to call the FNL crew? Thank you, Lisa. Ooh, Kathy, ooh. So what's my next subject?
So is Phoenix.
Oh, God, y'all. Kim moved to from Truth or Consequences to Las Cruces. Cool, Kim. And I love your New Mexico avatar. That's awesomeness. I need a t-shirt for Sarah's Christmas present. Well, thank you, Lorelai. Love you, girl. Oh, Betty Young, you guys. Betty, I think I've told y'all this before. Got my triptych from AAA for KOKO. Oh my God, if I have a place with your name on it, Betty, just get there. Just get there. I'll take care of everything else for you for the rest of the weekend. Just get there. So Betty Betty goes, and I go way back. When I had my first RV, Fiona, the one that burned, the beautiful, classic, gorgeous rig, and I bought a smart car to pull behind her, and I was all set and was heading out. And oh, Betty, that would just be so awesome. But Betty is the one. I mean, I was just scared to death, to be honest. And this was before my brain injury got so bad that I had to quit working and everything. And Betty came and spent the day with me and helped me get everything secured and pack up some things and give some things away. And she's always been one of my earth angels, but that day she got me on the road, you guys, and I went from there. If you've read my book, I went from where I was in the Dallas area to Goliad State Park, and that was my last job that that I tried to do and work, and I knew I was already failing cognitively, and she just held me up and supported me. And so that is who, when y'all see me go, ah, Betty, when she gets to be on here, That is who Betty is. So love you, Betty. Oh, Cindy says, how about Friday Night Live crew? Oh, that would be, I like that. We've had Sketchy Crew. We could do the FNL crew. We could do the Friday Night Live crew. I don't know. We'll have to come up with something. I like that though. Oh, Sarah says she likes that. Chatty Bev Nana Adventure says FNL chatty squirrels. that might be true too. That's too awesome. And y'all all like that. That's so good. I love you too, Betty, so much. And I'm so glad that you've been in my life a very long time, and I'm so glad that everybody's plugging their phones in case y'all know what I keep looking over there for.
Mine just went to 20%.
Yeah, everybody's plugging their phones in. Chatty. Y'all are so funny.
I was plugging it back in.
Yeah. We're good. But now you can't tell me what my next subject is. Frugal RV Gal had to step away for a minute. So somebody tell me what my next subject is. It's, oh, thank you.
Ice on my head.
Ice on my head.
Ice on my kids.
Yes, but best good friends are priceless. Lorelai and Linda in Texas know that they just got back from traveling together.
Traveling soon.
Traveling soon. That's my next subject. She came back out here to show me she can still do her job. She's like, I ain't falling down on the job. Look, there she is. She's like, I ain't falling. And she even went and got me a drink. She plugged her phone in, giving me my title and gave me my drink. Yes, thank you, Peggy, about the writing group. Thank you.
Yeah, and that's
Here,
next.
Frugal, you can watch the chat. On my phone.
So,
I've got charged.
Oh, I'm plugged
let's
in.
see.
Well, that wasn't meant to be
FNL Fam, I love it. Oh, Phoenix. Yeah, let me come back
Oh, yeah, you
to
didn't
Phoenix. I didn't ever talk about Phoenix. It's too
What's the next
upsetting.
subject?
Yeah, what's the next subject? No, I didn't talk about Phoenix. Hi, Melanie. Good to see you. So we have several people on here from the writing group. And FNL Fam, I love that, Bonnie. That's awesomeness. I'll come back and talk about Phoenix in a minute. But let me talk about the writing group now. And for those of you that are on here from the writing group, please weigh in on, I'm confident in it helping people reach their goals because I'm sharing what worked for me and how I've gotten to where I am on having 10 books published. And I share as we go through this writing group, what people are getting out of it is the expertise and the knowledge and the support that I got from people along the way that got me to where I am. And so it's not necessarily me teaching it. I host it, but I just go back to all my notes that I've had all these years and what has worked for me. And so it's called, somebody asked about it, so let me cover that. So yeah, Betty, she is hero status for sure. So WOW Workshop stands for Write on Wednesdays Workshops. And it's every Wednesday at same time as my live streams, 3 o'clock Pacific. I'm having to think about this. 3 o'clock Pacific, 4 o'clock Mountain, 5 o'clock Central, and 6 o'clock Eastern time for the U.S. Yeah, Rob, glad you could make it. And so you don't have to, if you miss those times, just like if you miss the live stream, you can come back and watch it later and catch up. There is, and I have listed on social media all the benefits from the class, and everybody that attends the class backs that up. And you can join. A lot of these writing workshops start at $500, and therefore a finite set of time. This is ongoing, and you can join the KOKO Fam at the Scout 2 Tier 2 level for $5 a month, or you can become a YouTube member at the Pros level for $5 a month. And so I literally, and like on months that have 5 Wednesdays, you're literally paying $1 a workshop. I mean, but I am doing that because it is my way of giving back what I've been given, and that has gotten me where I am today, where I was able to even buy an RV lot. I have to give back what I've been given, and this is my way of doing that. So it doesn't matter whether you are a poet, a fiction writer, a nonfiction writer, a historical writer, a technical writer, you're doing genealogy. It doesn't matter what it is your writing project might be. We have a lot of different people that join each Wednesday or catch up later at their convenience when they can, and support each other. And I'm going to have guest speakers starting next month. I've got a New York Times bestseller coming to join us. I've got a publisher. I've got librarians. I've got people that are experts at marketing. So there's a lot of wonderful things that happen in this workshop. So I apologize. I don't know who asked about the writing workshop, but I hope that
Peggy.
Peggy? Okay. Peggy, I hope that answered your questions about the workshop. And if not, please feel free to contact me via email. You go to my website, debradickinson.com, and use the contact form and ask me if there's something that I didn't answer for you. I understand, Melanie, and that's good. And if you have struggles, put it on the Facebook group. We do have a WOW workshop Facebook group. It is very private for those that participate in the workshops, so that they can feel free to share their writing and and ask for help and talk to each other about it. That's it, Betty. I'm paying it forward. It's just I don't. There's not much I can do in this world to be of help to others, and to show support and to give back what I've been so freely given. But this is one thing that I can do. Okay, let's see. Oh, good. That's awesomeness. And so I think I'm caught up. Let's see. I think I'm caught up. If I've missed something, y'all let me know. Rewrite it in the comments. All right, Phoenix. Let's just get this over with, you guys. So 5 mechanics later, y'all, this is for anybody that might not know the saga, and I'm just going to run through it real quickly. First mechanic, didn't know what they were doing, left me stranded about a week, wasn't it? Anyway, and finally got her put together enough that I drove her, only for her not to run, and had to get a mobile mechanic to come out where I was, second mechanic, to fix what that mechanic, the first mechanic, had done. So now I'm up to 2. Then driver, and she just wasn't doing well at all. I go to a third mechanic. Now I'm getting lost on who that was.
I know.
But I'll think of it here in a minute. Hold on. I go to a third mechanic.
Where were we?
Yeah, I'm getting lost. I can't remember. I can't even remember who that mechanic was. And they did some tweaking and everything, and I can't remember who it was. Anyway, Jana can't either. It's Cimarron. Yeah, and so, but that was the first mechanic. No, the first mechanic was in Angel Fire. That's it. I missed Cimarron. Thank you, guys. Y'all are keeping me straight. First mechanic was in Angel Fire.
Oh.
Yes, duh.
Oh.
Bad experience. Left me stranded. Second mechanic put in a new carburetor in Cimarron, and was awesome. Love him. Just didn't get to stay there long enough. If I was still in that area, he would have probably been doing these repairs. But we left the area. Left there, and there was the second one was actually the mobile mechanic that had to fix what the first one does. Yeah. The third one was Cimarron, and awesome. I mean, nothing, no complaints there at all. Second mechanic that fixed what the first one did didn't tighten something down, and had to have that fixed. Yeah, so it's crazy. Anyway, and so then the fourth mechanic, whose name shall never be mentioned. It's kind of like out of the Harry Potter series. You know, you don't mention that name. It's like you don't want that name in the universe, in the field. Awful, 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 awful. Oh, I just can't even tell y'all. Broke my AC. Undid whatever the good third mechanic did that had her running well. I will tell you that in between, after the third and the fourth, she was blowing what my cousin taught me was black water. I thought it was oil being blown out of the exhaust system, but it was actually black water, and very black smoke, and stank so badly. You guys, when I started her up one morning at a campground where we were camped, and I'm so embarrassed about that. She blew so much black stuff out the exhaust, it stained the pad.
It's in my video.
It's in your video. Yeah, yeah. And if y'all ever want to know what I'm up to, and I'm not doing videos, and even if you don't want to know what I'm up to, check out Frugal RV Gal's videos, because she shared that. She shows you all of that. And she just does such a great job on her videos of capturing stuff that we're going through. And she caught that where I felt so bad. I always leave. I'm a strong believer in leave places better than you found them. Leave no trace. Pack in, pack out. And I literally stained that site because the fourth mechanic, whose name shall not be mentioned, and who also broke my AC. So I find a fifth mechanic, but y'all get this. Y'all get this. Oh no, not that kind of black water. That's true, Melanie. I didn't think about it. Not that kind of black water. Not black tank. Not black tank. Not black tank water. It looks like yeah, it's a mechanical term, a mechanic's term. It looks like oil, but it's water that is mixing with unburned fuel. And my cousin, if he's on here, he can jump in and tell y'all more. But it's water that's in condensation that's mixing with unburned fuel and blowing out the exhaust system. And it comes out looking like oil, and it's just hideous. And the better way to explain it is Mike says it's money blowing out the ass end of the RV, because the fuel isn't getting burned up, and you're just blowing fuel out there. And so my gas mileage went from 10 to 12 miles per gallon down to 4 to 6 because of this issue. So anyway, I find the fifth mechanic this last week. And I go so excited because this place it really seems to be a stellar, stand-up, professional place. We shopped around, we called around, and we went to different mechanics. We went to shops that wouldn't even ever call us back, nothing. I mean, we've just worked hard. And anyway, this place, they won't do any work until they have done a diagnostic. And you pay $130 for the diagnostics, and the diagnostics is first come, first serve only. They will not take an appointment for the diagnostics. So we got in there early one morning by 7:30 in the morning, and 2 or 3 hours later, they called us. This was last Tuesday or sometime. I might be mixing my days up. Anyway, they called us, and they're like, yeah, we're not going to be able to get to her today. You're going to have to come get her. I'm like, guys, I can't keep driving her in this condition, for one thing. I didn't even know if she was going to make it. So they gave me an appointment. Even though they don't do appointments for diagnostics, they gave me an appointment. Okay, blah, 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 blah. So the appointment was Thursday. Hopeful, got my fingers crossed. So now I not only still need my carburetor working right, I need my AC fixed that the guy broke. Not my RV AC on my roof, the engine AC. and that I'd had fabricated in Las Vegas, Nevada 3 years ago. Anyway, so needed that fixed. So I asked them for 2 different estimates. They were going to do the diagnostics and give me 2 different estimates because, guys, I'm not joking you. I'm like 3,000 in the hole for this damn carburetor. So frustrating. And it shouldn't even cost, but maybe, oh, Dubs, you silly girl. You don't, oh, you silly girl. Love you. Thank you. She did a super chat tip. I wondered why she left. She said, I'll be back. I got to go do something. That was so sweet. You sweet thing. But you guys, so,
Don't tell anybody that
yeah. That you'll deny that you're sweet?
Yeah.
Well, you are sweet. Thank you. Okay, so I'm waiting on 2 diagnostics. I had told Frugal she didn't need to go into town with me because I was going to drive if I broke down. Oh, and by now it's picked up a clanking in the engine. That's another thing. Clank, 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 clank. Anyway, so I told her, I said, don't worry about it. If I break down, I'll call you, but sleep in. You don't have to go because I had to be there at 7. And but she, being frugal, she followed me in and she went and ran errands. I told her I want to stay with my rig today. I'm not leaving her. 4 hours I sat inside Phoenyx waiting on a mechanic to come out to get her to do the diagnostics. They finally came out and got her a little bit before noon. Virgo came back and got me, and we went to lunch. Didn't hear from them. We went to a park. We were just killing time. I called. They said, yeah, let me check on it. Not sure what's going on. Didn't hear back from them. And so we went back there. And I walk in, and they have this look on their face like, oh, shit. And I'm like, oh, shit. And I just, at this point, I'm just not, I'm almost in tears, and I don't even know what's going on. They did the work, you guys. They fixed both the carburetor. Well, they didn't really fix the carburetor. I'll come back to that in a minute. But they did the work on the carburetor, and they did $400 freaking of work on the AC. I never got a diagnostic. I never got an estimate. They never talked to me about anything, and they weren't going to give me my keys back till I pay them. So now I've got $700, another $700 that I had to hang on. What? Oh, okay. They another $700. I would never have approved that. I didn't have that, and I'm so blessed. And I just have to say that I am so blessed to have wonderful viewers and patrons and my family, Cindy and Mike and Frugal. And I mean, because otherwise, you guys, I don't even think I would still be able to be coherent and talk because this just happened. Wait, today's Friday. When did it happen? Tuesday. It was Tuesday, not Thursday. I got my days mixed up. Sorry, Tuesday. And so I'm like, you guys, I would have done without the AC. We're late enough in the year. I would have done without the AC repair. I would have gotten that done next spring. I don't have it. And they're like, well, sorry, you know, the work's been done. So, yeah, Kathy, that's how I felt. I needed some Italian mafia cousins. And but my cousins, they're the best. Anyway,
The Italian mafia.
yeah, they may not they're not Italian mafia, but they could be. Left there, I'm shaking because I now have no grocery money or gas money for the month. And again, I have wonderful family, Mike and Cindy and others that are always there for me. But I'm just literally shaking, and I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what I'm going to do. And she's still not fixed. Still, she's not blowing the black water. She's not, oh, thank you, Cindy. She's not blowing the black smoke. Doesn't stink, but she still doesn't run right. So at least I'm not going to be staining pads. The park isn't going to ask me to leave. I mean, I just bought this lot, but you can't have an RV that runs like that in this park. And so at least I'm able, my cousins came through so that I have gas and everything to get to KOKO Fest. Now, mind you, I would have been fine. I know how to budget my money. I know how to take care of myself. I work with my trustee and another friend. We do a monthly budget. I'm not bad with money. I'm not bad. Well, I can't do math because of my brain injury. I start saying I'm not bad with numbers, but I mean, I'm not bad about sticking to a budget. But they literally, I felt like, robbed me. I felt like my home had been invaded and I had and ransacked, and I felt very vulnerable. I just felt invaded. It was just, and there's another word for it that I can't think of right now, but it was just, it was just horrible. And then it took me a couple of days to get over it, and then Dubs comes and visits, and that's fun, and got back to working on my lot and hanging out, and so I'm better emotionally, but that just in so many ways took the wind out of my sails, because people just shouldn't do people like that. You know, I try so hard to take care of my rig and to keep up with what she needs, and I budget everything, and then for that to happen was just devastating for me. So I think Phoenix will run. Here's what I've decided, and I told Frugal, I am going to run her now. Hang on, I got to get a drink. Sammy's catching flies. I don't know if y'all can hear her or not. But I'm going to run her until something breaks, because I'm not putting any more money on trying to get that right. I will live with how she's running. I'll just have to be really careful. There will be trips, exploring or anything. For probably the next 6 months to a year, I have to really batten down the hatches between buying this property and throwing all of that money after trying to get Phoenix fixed and running properly. I just, I'm blessed. I mean, right? I'm so blessed. I haven't lost a loved one. I know many that went to memorials this week. What's happening in North Carolina and Tennessee and everywhere is devastating. I'm not dealing with that. I'm safe. I'm hanging out with friends. I have a voice to where I can put out there cautions for you. I've got this WOW workshop that I'm now hosting and running, and just too many good things. But that just, I'll be honest, that just about did me in. I just about curled up in a ball and said, I just can't handle it. And then I got over it and figured out what's really important in life again, and that I'm safe, and I just have to hang on to that. And can Phoenix stay on the property if you get another RV? Not in my same lot, but if she's not running, no, she cannot be in this RV park. Yes, Wanda, they absolutely should have given me an estimate. That's what I paid $130 for. And the repairs was on top of that $130. You had to pay the $130 up front. And then they didn't even give me a diagnostics. So it was crazy. And I don't know what's going to happen long term with Phoenix, but here's how I handle things. Keep on keeping on, no matter what, one day at a time. And today is not the day that I have to worry about what's going to ultimately happen to Phoenix. Today I'm taking care of my dog, I'm hanging out with friends, and I'm keeping on no matter what, one day at a time. And my faith in God and this universe and such wonderful people in my life, I have nothing to complain about. So Vicky says it's okay to curl up in a ball for a day. As you know, Vicky, I did. Vicky and Jana got the. It was just pitiful. It was just pitiful. And at least by the time Dubs got here, I wasn't crying anymore. But yeah, it wasn't any fun. And then I just decided to pour my heart into my RV lot and get done what needed to get done because I think oh, Curtis, honey, yeah, you would not even believe it. But anyway, on a fun note, did you happen to get my package? I have not been to the post office. She is only open 8 to noon, and I took advantage. And Richard, I hope you will forgive me. I called her, and that's the wonderful thing about having a place of your own. You get to know the postmaster and everything. But I called her and I said, I have an important package there. Please don't send it back. And she goes, I'm not going to send it back. It's here. And so I was going to go, but I've been taking advantage of Dubs being here, to be honest. She's over here going, oh, and the extra muscle to get the things done on my lot. And then I might even get her to run me up there. Well, no, we don't know what her schedule is, but so that I don't have to unhook and everything. But Richard, it's not that it doesn't mean the world to me, and especially since you're sick and you took the time to do that, and I know your shingles got worse and everything, and hit after that. But I'm embarrassed to tell you I've not picked up your package yet, but I promise I will. And so the next subject, if I've missed comments that I need to answer, I apologize. If I've missed somebody, one of my mods let me know that, bye, Judy. Yes, be safe, and Coco, no matter what, one day at a time. That's right. And have a good evening. And Renee, too, if you're heading out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so, karma is real. And here's the other thing. Because we have gone through I didn't use all the mechanics, but we contacted every mechanic within a 60-mile radius of here, of where my home is going to be, my docking station. I'm still going to travel, and it's a docking station, but it's permanent. We contacted every mechanic within a 60-mile radius of here, and it boiled down to these people that just took my money. And so I can't afford to piss them off too badly, because if I need something, I'm going to have to take Phoenix back there. I mean, you talking about just feeling just so violated. Yes, that's the word. Yeah, thank you. I mean, just awful. And so I just have to not put up with it, but yeah, next time I'll make sure that I get a diagnostics first. Living it, learning it, passing it on. Yes, I hope I am. And I'm so blessed. I can't be anything but grateful. And that's so true. Next up is traveling soon. And I can't even think about what if she breaks down. Dubs is over here. That's not going to happen. I can't go. I only right now, when life gets like this, when life, only way I know how to handle that is to put blinders on, and sometimes not even take it one day at a time, but break it down to pulling off. Maybe I cannot think ahead right now because it's too overwhelming. But we are traveling soon. We're leaving on Monday. We're traveling. We're starting to head for KOKO Fest. I cannot wait to see everyone at KOKO Fest. It's going to be bittersweet because it's my last one, but it's also going to be just so happy and joyful. And oh, did I get another super chat tip?
I haven't seen it.
Tanya.
Yeah, Sarah and
Tan?
Tan. Oh my
yeah.
gosh, I didn't see it. Thank you guys. That's so
Sorry,
sweet. No, that's
That's
okay.
good,
No,
somebody.
that's so sweet. Thank you guys. All the way from UK. How special is that? Across the pond, throwing that money. That's the biggest fountain coin. What do they call them? Where you throw coins in the fountain? That's the biggest fountain.
Wishing fountain.
Wishing well across the ocean. That's so awesomeness. Vicky Van Gogh is asking Dubs if she's going to be at KOKO Fest. She has a scheduling conflict. She tried so hard to get it changed up. But Vicky Van Gogh is going to be there. Cheryl is going to be there. Cece's going to be there. I know so many people are going to be there. And Elisa and them can't make it. Hopefully Betty is going to be there this year. That'll be so much fun. Anyway, we're going to have a great time, and it's just going to be awesomeness. I am, we haven't traveled in a while because of Phoenix, and then one because of me buying this lot. And so it's going to be fun to travel, and I'm just going to maintain that she's going to go on down the road. We're not going to have any issues, and it's just going to be awesomeness. And so next Friday, I will be coming at you from a new location, and it's going to be great. And Patty, hi Patty, didn't know you were on here, and I didn't know you were going to be there. That is so awesome. Patty was at my first. Were you at my? Yeah, I think Patty was at my first KOKO Fest in 2017 at Rice Ranch. So that'll be so cool, Patty. And I didn't even know you were on here. That is so awesome. Megan, I love all of those icons you just did. That is great. Thank you, Sarah and Tan. They said, well, we certainly wish you well. You guys too. Wonder Woman says, is there still time to sign up for KOKO Fest? Okay, so KOKO Fest is at City of Rock State Park in New Mexico, which is between Deming and Silver City. It is out in the middle of nowhere. It is full at this time. When I last checked, there are no reservations available, but we have a lot of people that are willing to double up and share their spots that has the room, because a lot of the spaces there are huge. There is also some overflow and some other spots that I know of. So what I recommend if you're interested in going is post on the All Things KOKO Fest Facebook group that you would like a spot, and that's all you have to do is have your reservation, and then you just come up to the pavilion for all of the events. The opening meet and greet is on Thursday, October 28th at 4 o'clock. So be sure that you are there for that. That's when you get your goodie bags and we all meet each other and we have a really wonderful time. And Wonder Woman says she has a space. Yay! Suzette Large will be there and is going to help me with some things. Melanie, if you have to cancel your reservation, as soon as you do, please let everybody know on the All Things KOKO Fest Facebook group what the site number is, so that anybody that is watching that group can run and catch it. Wonder Woman wants to know if she can sign up for KOKO Fest. You don't have to sign up. You just have to get there. It's going to be awesomeness. Sue is going to be there again this year. Love you too, Patty. How far will I need to travel to get to the KOKO Fest? I can't look at that right now, Mel. I'm not looking at that. Right now I'm doing FNL, and then we're going to have tacos, and that is all I will allow myself to do. I can't look ahead because I'll freak the crap out of myself. Thursday, I said 28th. Suzanne, thank you so much. Yes, it is Thursday the 24th through Monday. You depart, it closes on Monday, and I think that's the 28th. So it's the 24th through.
On your website.
It's on my website. You can go to debradickinson.com and look at the events. There you go. You're Cleopatra tonight. I don't really understand that. I'll take Cleopatra. She's beautiful. Yes, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be awesome. Kathy, I hope you make it. Yes, I messed up, Betty. It is Thursday, October 24th. Okay, everybody. KOKO Fest is Thursday, October 24th through Monday, October 28th. 24th Thursday, 25th Friday, 26th Saturday, 27th Sunday, and it's over at noon on Monday the 28th. Didn't mean to confuse everybody. I apologize.
And the schedule's on.
Yeah, thank you, Jenna. The schedule is already on all things KOKO Fest. You can go look at the itinerary and seeing what we're doing. And it's just going to be so awesome. And Betty, I can't wait to see you. That's so cool. You know, I love everybody. You know, if people can hate for no reason, I can love for no reason. And I love everybody. And when I get to see people that have been in my life for a long time, that know the before and after, like I don't think Rob is still on here, but he's known me 30 plus years. Betty's known me 20 plus years, and they're still here and such bright lights for me. It just everything else, that's what matters in life, right? Is just walking each other home. And that's what we're doing. So did I reach the end of my subjects? Did I miss anything, anybody? I hope not. I just think you all are the bomb. We will come up with a I don't think I'm the queen of denial at all, Melanie. I'm going to push back on that one. I deal very much in reality. I just do the next right thing, take it one day at a time, 1 hour at a time. And surfing dodo like a moth to a flame. I'm not understanding what you guys are talking about, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. Oh, you'll be in Liverpool during KOKO Fest. That's too cool. Yeah, I know Liverpool. I've never been there, but I know Liverpool. That's awesomeness. Lorelei's can't make it in October, but I hope to see you this winter, Lorelei, you and Linda both. All right, everybody, I'm getting stares over here from people that want to go eat tacos. Jana is cooking tacos tonight, and I think Dubs and I are going to make her let us do her dishes because she's been insisting on doing it all. Anyway, I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here always. And we will see you next Friday, and I'm going to start doing videos, so please be watching for those. Love you. See you down the road, everybody. Keep on keeping on, no matter what, one day at a time.